Hey guys, welcome to Restless Outdoors. This has been a few weeks since I've done my Wisconsin backpacking trip, and I finally had a chance to unload everything out of the pack. And it's actually partially due to the amount of ticks that I went through. I did not want to bring this pack and the gear in the house. I figured I'd just leave it in the trunk of my car for a while. But anyways, it's all out here. I wanted to kind of show you guys what I carry with me before I put it away. And again, kind of go through my logic of why I carry what I carry. Now, I do have two packs in front of me, and the logic behind that is, again, for the different type of backpacking that I'm doing, real quick overnighters, where I'm not bringing too much food or, you know, any of the extra kind of items that I would have on here. I would take the Kelty Ruckus 28-liter pack. Now, again, this pack is capable of carrying everything that you see in front of me right now, but again, I'm not going to really load this thing out completely, especially for like a quick overnight. But typically, I will carry my Arcall backpack from Z-Packs. But again, all this will fit in here, but there's still plenty of room because of the pack's capacity. I think it's a 60-liter capacity, which I just don't have enough gear here to really fill it. So again, just depending on what I'm doing, you know, multi-day or spring and fall time backpacking, that's the pack of choice. Summertime, mostly I bring the Kelty. We'll move on here to the stuff sacks. There's three in front. I only end up taking two of the three. I always take the Sil Nylon stuff sack, the dry bag from Sea to Summit. That will typically hold my clothes, which would consist of, you know, underwear, socks, maybe an extra shirt, and really not a jacket in the summertime. You know, maybe a beanie hat or something like that, but that'll all fit inside of there. The Z-Packs Cuban fiber pillowcase, that will come with me more for spring and fall time trips. Bring more clothing, warmer clothing. I'll tend to use that as a pillow between my knees too when I'm sleeping. But again, summertime, I typically don't take that. And then I have another Sea to Summit dry bag here. Both of these are 8-liter bags, by the way. And that bag right there will be my food bag, which, incidentally, 8 liters, I was able to, on my Laurel Highlands trip, put all 5 days worth of food in there, no problem. So that's a pretty decent sized bag. Okay, so that's pretty much what's up on this tier. And now we'll move down to what I have in my I guess what you'd call my big three. Well, no, my big three was one of my big three. Okay, this is the other two of the big three. Okay, you know what I'm saying. Okay, my tent of choice is the Z-Packs Duplex tent. That's the spruce green color. There's two configurations that I'll use that in summertime, and I guess you can call fall and springtime too. I do have all the carbon fiber poles that would be needed to set this up, including the smaller carbon fiber poles to pretty much take the sides of the tent and pull them out to give you more headroom and foot room. Again, if I'm doing more of a, you know, multi-day where I really want to lighten up, I will leave these behind, and I will just set up the tent using the Lucky Cork Light trekking poles. Again, more of a luxurious kind of, you know, accessories that I would take with me. Again, doing an overnight, you know, really spread the tent out. That's great to have with me. The tent stakes I carry, 8 of the MSR groundhogs. I've had these on pretty much all my tents. Love them. Then I have a little... what do you want to call it? Like a ground sheet, polycro, or whatever they call that stuff. Really, it's not to, it's not going to protect the tent, obviously. You don't really need a ground sheet, but it's just nice to have to kind of keep the tent clean. Summertime, what I do is I leave the Enlightened Equipment quilt at home, and I bring the Costco quilt, which incidentally, all this stuff is laying on a Costco quilt. When these things were available, we picked up a bunch, and we love them. Great, great quilt to take with you when the weather's above 50 degrees. Don't need anything more than that. It definitely keeps you warm, sometimes a little even too warm if the nights are in the 70s, but it's just nice to kind of have something to drape over you. The air mattress is the Thermarest Neo X Lite in the large. Love that. Still great. My pillow system, actually I have two. I do carry the Sea to Summit Arrows pillow, and then I do have the Feathered Friends. This is the Geoduck like travel pillow, but it's a down pillow. I have it's stuffed in its stuff sack right now. I mean, it stuffs within itself is what I should say. But this comes out, and I actually just set that on top of here, and it just kind of mimics the pillow that I have at home. It works out really well, and I'll probably do another review. Well, not another, but I'll do a review on that soon. I keep on saying that. But again, great little travel pillow to carry with you. Another luxury item that I would carry with me is the Helionex Chair Zero. Again, for multi days where I'm concerned about weight, I will not bring that. But for 1 or 2 day, even 3 day adventures, I guess I would definitely take this. Great chair, and it weighs a pound. So carry the Anchor battery charger to charge up my batteries for the cameras and my phone. Here's a Sea to Summit travel towel. Summertime head net for mosquitoes if it's real bad. Got some off here. This is just typically my first aid kit. Chapstick. I do always carry compass with me because you never know. Moving on here, I just have a, what do you want to call it? Like these Accurite thermometers that I attach to my backpack. It's just nice to know what the weather's like, and what the temperature is. Dr. Bronner soap. This I only carry with me if I'm solo backpacking, just, pepper spray for, critters if I ever needed it. But if I'm, backpacking with a group of people, I typically won't carry that. Here's more of just like a hygiene bag. I got toothpaste and toilet paper and just, I'll put my first aid kit inside here. It's just nice to have it all like in a little travel case like that. Moving on to my bear bag, just some rope. I forgot, maybe I got like 30 feet of rope on here. A carabiner clip, and then I just put it in a little bag here, and this bag acts as my throw bag for putting rocks inside. Just carry a headlamp. For the life of me, I can't think of what the heck name brand, Petzl or something like that. I forgot, but that's all I need. This thing works wonders. It's great. Oh, let's see. Oh, water. Okay, water. Just carry a smart water bottle along with 2 of the platypuses, 1 liter platypus bottles. I used to carry the Nalgene hard bottles. They were nice, but they're just too bulky. And weight-wise, I guess it really was insignificant, but I just like these. They pack down small when they're not using it. You fold them up, and they do a good job storing the water. Water filtration, it's just Sawyer Mini, and then I just have the dirty bag, and then I just carry this and nest it in this plastic cup for scooping. Another luxury item here. These are just $1 Walmart flip-flops. My friend Timmy kind of turned me on to these, especially after one trip that we did last year. I didn't bring any type of like extra footwear, and I was stealing his because I was essentially walking barefoot because my shoes were just killing me. But I don't know, $1, and they just weigh nothing. They're just basically rubber, and I just put it in the back of the pack here. So that pretty much, let's see, what else did I miss? Oh, my rain jacket. It's just a Columbia rain jacket. Funny thing about a rain jacket, you can get lighter rain jacket, and that's not too heavy, but to me, a rain jacket's supposed to protect you in the rain, and I have mixed feelings about like the ultra lightweight rain jackets. To me, I want to have something that's going to essentially protect me and keep me dry. And this, I took this on the Laurel Highlands hike. This thing kept me bone dry, and I didn't burn up. It's got great ventilation. I'll try to find and maybe do a review on that jacket. But it's, you know, I think like a $70 Columbia jacket. It's a great jacket. Okay, moving on here. Now, this is not all the food I bring, but typically I bring a Mountain House or one of these Alpine Air rehydrated dinners. Actually, chicken gumbo, it is delicious. Some of the snacks that I carry, you know, Cliff bars, these Trader Joe bars here. Love the sweet stuff like the Sour Patch Kids. I'll bring that with me. Coffee is so vital to my backpacking excursions. Whether it's Starbucks or Taster's Choice, I don't care what it is. I will definitely always bring coffee, and I bring these little creamers. I don't take sugar. I just coffee and cream. That's all I need. So usually this will last me on a 2-night. You know, I'll go through all this. There's no doubt. I love my coffee. Tea, I'll bring tea with me too. I never usually brought tea with me, but it was nice when someone else brought it and I had it. I'm like, it's a good idea. And it's tasty. Cook set, ever new. This is like a 3-piece, you know, cook set. You have your, basically my coffee mug, and then what I would do here is just boil the water in here and cook inside. I don't really cook. I just boil water is all I do. Who am I kidding? Typically just take and carry the smaller of the canisters. The spoon I carry is the Tokes titanium little spoon here. Not the extra long handle. To me, I just don't like that extra. I just want a small spoon, and this works out super great. The MSR Pocket Rocket's still going strong. You know, they have the new one, but I don't know. To me, this thing's still, it's like brand new, except for, you know, the fact that it's, you know, charred, but it works great. This is my tripod, and it's like a tripod / selfie stick. Again, I don't film all my backpacking adventures. I do go backpacking quite a bit, and I do not film every single trip. But when I do, I will carry this, and then some extra accessories. You know, this is my wireless mic here, batteries. Again, I really don't count this towards my weight, because it's just, you know, the filming I do for you guys and for myself, it's just something that it's nice not having to carry this stuff, let me tell you. But I do love filming too. So the shoes that I wear, and I went back to these are the Keen Tarhi 2s. These are just great shoes, super comfy. They don't breathe as well as the La Sportivas that are not the Wildcats that I have. I forgot which ones I already have. Actually, I tried wearing them today, and we went did like a 7-mile hike, and man, oh man, I'm just trying to. I'm not throwing them away yet, but you know, I do love these though. These are kind of like they're worn perfectly. The tread on them is pretty good still. You know, great shoes. Ultra Raptor, I think that's what they are. Okay. And then a couple other little luxury items. This is the little sit pad. I forgot who makes this. I want to say this is a... Gosh. The name's escaping me. I can't think of who the heck makes that. Oh, it's coming to me. It's coming to me. It's a hammock company, I think. I can't think of who it is, but anyways, these are cheap. They're like $6, and again, it'll come to me as I keep on explaining what the other gear is. But anyways, this thing is great because you just lay this down anywhere, and it's, you know. Or I like to kneel on this too. I got bad knees, and just kneeling on this instead of the ground is fantastic. The knife that I bring with me is the Benchmade Bushcrafter knife. Let's see if I can do this one-handed here. Probably. There we go. Okay. This thing, I have yet to really use this thing out in the field, but I've been playing around with the little flint rod here, and let's see if I can pull this out one-handed. You can see it's already, you know, I've already kind of worn this down, but this thing is, I cannot wait to use this out and you know, prep wood and cut it down. And Anyways, this thing is, I will do a review on this one day too, but I always wanted a good knife, and this thing is just, oh, I just love this thing. Not a knife guy, but you know what? That thing is, when I first held it, I was like, oh, this thing is, I want this. Gosh, I can't think of who the heck makes that. It's driving me crazy. I think that's it, guys. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything else, but that is pretty much what I would take with me on a, well, pretty much, I guess my all year round, with the exception of the quilt. I do have the Enlightened Equipment quilt that I would bring with me, other than the Costco quilt. But this is more, like I said, summertime kind of gearing. Again, more clothes and crap like that I would take if it was colder weather. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions on any of the gear here, please just ask away. We will be coming back to you shortly. We're going to be doing another trip here in the next couple weeks. So other than that, guys, I appreciate you watching as always, and have a great day. That's right. Dutch Gear Hammock makes this. Dutch Gear Hammock. It's their little sit pad. It's like $6. Knew I forgot.